It was once one of the most formidable castles in the country, but since 1646 it has been a ruin. It was destroyed by parliamentary forces following the royalist defeat in the English Civil War, shown in this engraving from that time. The castle is now in the midst of a 2-year, £2 million conservation project.
You look around now and this is the remnants of the destruction of the castle. That was, 500 years ago. It probably would have looked greatly different back then. But given time, nature would just reclaim. The big needle that's behind us back in the 80s was completely covered in ivy because no work was done to it. We just left it. Nature would take it back.
The National Trust took over the castle in 1982. Before that, there was very little work done to conserve and protect the structure. This is a rare photograph of men from the Ministry of Works in the 1960s. The last time the castle received so much attention was 20 years ago, when conservation specialists had to abseil down the side of the tower to make safe some loose masonry. This time the work mainly involves removing decades of vegetation, which is damaging many of the walls. Any surprises so far?
Yes. Adders were a big surprise, big fat adders. And also we removed a lot of ivy from one of the towers that's leaning at 30 degrees from vertical. We discovered that the top 60 to 70 huge ashlar stones had moved. Nobody knew that because of the amount of vegetation, so we had to remove all that stonework from the top of the tower, catalogue it, detail it, photograph it, and then put it back exactly as it would have been before it moved.
The mighty keep was built around 1107 for King Henry I. It was once a luxurious residence, and now, for the first time, ordinary people have an opportunity to enjoy what is being called the King's View.
It's a little nerve-wracking getting up here, but yeah, it's incredible views, and it's crazy to think that this was made so long ago.
I came here a lot as a kid, and this is something that we never got to do, of course, so yeah, it's nice to come to the same place but have a different experience.
This is great. It's like we're stepping back in history almost, getting to go places that not a lot of people have been.
To be up here and seeing the views and that amazing doorway is it's really special.
The King's appearance here on one of these balconies meant he could be seen by many more people. His subjects would gather in the Outer Bailey, with hundreds more people able to see him from outside the castle walls.
We approached Historic England just to kind of float the idea about, can we try and put some sort of viewing platform on the castle? It was only because we were able to do the big conservation project where we spoke to Historic England and said, actually, we would like to do this as part of the fundraising for it. So we had a few sort of structural engineers in, a few scaffolding companies come in. We kind of plotted the idea to them of putting this tower right the way at the top. You know, it's something that we've never done or had dreamed of doing for many years. So being able to pull it off and it being so successful all at the same time, whilst raising funds for the conservation work, what more could I ask for?
Conservation work can also reveal a few pleasant surprises. Historian Pam White has been working and volunteering at the castle for nearly 30 years. Some of what she's collected in that time is on show, including cannonballs.
Anything from £4 up to £30, £32. And the £32 ones are fun because people look at them and think they're going to be reasonably easy to lift. No, they're solid lead or solid metal.
What's your favourite discovery?
I think my favourite things are Tudor glass, because once glass has been underground for a long time, it gets the most beautiful sort of rainbow metallic patina on it. And to find a piece of that, especially if you find a lead cane, I think those are my favourite finds, the glass and a bit of leaded light.
Do you find much of that?
No, quite rare. Very rare, I would say. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing, what I love, absolutely love, is the plaster. Some of the plaster here goes back to the period of, King John. And you can see the rough coat. And then the skim coat is like 2 millimetres thick. It is so fine. The standard of workmanship that went on here was phenomenal.
What's happening here today is not restoration. The idea is to preserve the ruin, to protect it from natural erosion and the effects of the weather.
Hopefully, when we're done, you can't really see the work we've done. And making it safe, making it stable, and keeping it here for generations further, in the state that it's in now.
The castle was never conquered by siege. It was captured through betrayal, the Parliamentarians being let in through a side gate. Gunpowder was used to collapse the walls, leaving what we see now, a stunning, romantic ruin that will once again be safe and stable when this current project is completed next year. Richard Slee, ITV News, Corfe Castle.